Dear students, welcome to this series of video lessons for Standard 4 Computer Science. In our previous lesson, which is TuxPaint Part 1, we have studied introduction of TuxPaint and some basic things like how to download TuxPaint on your computer. We have also discussed two tools of TuxPaint, that is paintbrush and eraser. In today's video lesson, which is TuxPaint Part 2, we will learn all the tools of TuxPaint in details. So in this video lesson, we are going to cover various TuxPaint tools like stamp, line, shape, text and label, fill and magic. We will also see how to save and open a TuxPaint file, and I will give you a brief introduction of TuxPaint mobile version. So let us begin today's video lesson. As you can see on the screen, there are various tools in the toolbox of TuxPaint. All these tools are used for making a good drawing in TuxPaint. So we are going to learn about these tools in details. Use of stamp tool. Now, as you can see on the screen, I will discuss how stamp tool can be used in TuxPaint. If you want to use stamp tool, first of all click on stamp. So on right hand side, various types of stamps that are available will be displayed. Right and left arrow you can use to go through your stamp. By default, I have these 6 stamps available. So whichever stamp you like to put in your drawing, you can click on that and bring it to your canvas. This option, which is at down, can be used to grow or shrink your stamp, means to increase or decrease the size of the stamp. So in this way, you can increase the size of your stamp. So use this tool to have stamp with larger size or smaller size. This tool can be used to make a mirror image of your stamp. If you click on this mirror image tool and then click on your canvas, the selected stamp's mirror image will be reflected on your canvas. You can compare both the figures. Both these stamps are mirror image of each other. And this tool you can use to vertically flip your stamp. Right now this tool is inactive because it works on some stamps and it does not work on some stamps. So in this way, very easily you can use the stamp tool. Use of line tool. Line tool can be used to make lines in your drawing. So there are various options also available in this tool. By clicking on this top and bottom arrow, you can see all the options available. You can make lines of different thickness, or you can make lines of these symbols like star, triangle, etc. Choose a line of appropriate thickness, then select the color from the color palette. Keep the left mouse button pressed, and on your canvas you can make the lines of different thickness. You can even put different symbols like star, or this flower. But remember here that you have to press and hold the left mouse button to make a line or to get this different symbols like star, flower, triangle, etc. in your drawing. Shape tool. This tool can be used to make different shapes like triangle, pentagon, square, etc. You have both the options of filled as well as unfilled shapes. So click on shape, select the shape that you want in your drawing. You can even see all the shapes available by clicking on top or bottom arrow. Click any shape of your choice. Keep the left mouse button pressed. Come to your canvas, choose the color and make the shape. If you like a filled shape, then that also you can choose. So in this way, shape tool can be used in your drawing. Text and label tool. This tool, text and label, both are used to write text in your drawing. More or less, they are similar to each other, but there is some basic difference between the two tools which we will discuss. When you select any of this tool, then on the right hand side you will have option of various fonts available. Any font of your choice you can choose. Choose the color from the color palette and then click on the canvas. The cursor will appear. And also, if you are using a mobile version, then keyboard will appear. or if you are using a desktop version, then you can use your keyboard to type the text. So in this way you can type the text by using text tool. See these two arrows, one pointing downward and one pointing upward. These two arrows in text tool can be used to increase or decrease the size of your fonts. For example, I am writing this word text tool, and if I click on downward arrow, then the font size will decrease. If I click on upward arrow, then the font size will increase. Again, you can have different option of fonts that you can choose on clicking on that particular option. And then wherever you click on the canvas, the text which you have written by using text tool will appear over there. Now label tool. If you click on label, then also you will get the similar options. Choose any font and color of your choice, and when cursor appears, start typing. Again, you can increase or decrease the size of the font. Now I have shown you both the options of text tool as well as label tool. Now see what is the difference. If I click on eraser and try to erase whatever I have written through text tool, then it can be erased. But if I try to erase words which are written by label tool with the help of eraser, it will not get erased. This means whatever you write through text tool will become a part of your drawing. But what you write with label tool will not be a part of your drawing, and it cannot be erased by using eraser. So this is the basic difference between text and label tool. Fill tool. This tool is used to fill colors in your drawing. To demonstrate this tool, I will select a new file wherein I will have some drawing. So let us choose this drawing and click on open. The drawing will appear. Now if you want to fill colors in this drawing, then it's very easy with the help of fill tool. Choose the appropriate color, keep the left mouse button pressed and just click on the part which you want to fill with the selected color. The whole part will be filled with the chosen color. So in this way, at once you can fill color in the large part of your drawing with the help of fill tool. Same thing you can do even with the paint brush, but it will take some time. Magic tool. As the name suggests, it is a very good tool of Tux Paint, and I personally like this tool. If you want to use magic tool, then let us see how it can work. Click on magic option, and on right hand side you will have various subtools that are available in this magic tool. So there are many subtools. We are going to discuss few of these subtools of this category magic. For demonstrating this tool, I will select one ready-made template. So let us take this bird and click on open. The bird will appear in your canvas. Now if you click on blinds, keep the left mouse button pressed and simply scroll your mouse right, left, top or bottom, then you will see the blinds will appear in your drawing. You can even undo if you don't require any of the option that you have done as your last action. You can even choose these bricks. Keep the left mouse button pressed. Come to your canvas and very easily you can make the bricks. You can make bricks of larger size. You can always undo the action that you don't require. If you click on this calligraphy tool, then with the help of mouse, you can write letters in your drawing. There are many other tools also. We are not going to discuss all the tools. For example, this grass. If you choose grass, keep left mouse button press, come to your drawing and you can draw grass in your drawing. Similar way, there are other subtools also. You have one very good option of flower. You can choose this option flower and you can draw some ready-made flowers in your drawing. So this way, magic has many other subtools. I suggest that at least once you try all the subtools that belongs to this category of magic. So in this way magic tool can be used. how to open and save a TuxPaint file. Suppose this picture that you have made just now, if you want to save it, then simply click on the save button and your picture will get saved. As I have already saved this picture, therefore the dialog box is asking me whether I want to replace this picture and save with changes. If I click on yes, then the older picture will get replaced. So in this way, saving a file in TuxPaint is very easy. If you want to open any file which is already saved, then simply click on open. All your saved file will appear. Clicking on any of the file and then clicking on open button will open the picture. So this way any TuxPaint file can be saved or a saved file can get opened. TuxPaint on mobile. In our previous lecture, I have discussed how to download TuxPaint on the desktop. TuxPaint mobile version, which is Android version, is also available. But this mobile version you will get on AppDroid. AppDroid is an app store like Play Store. For getting this mobile app, you have to first download and install AppDroid on your mobile. And then in AppDroid, you can search for this app TuxPaint. But here I advise you that before installing AppDroid on your mobile, you should read and understand all the terms and conditions and download it on your own risk. So this is all about TuxPaint and different tools that can be used in TuxPaint. I hope you must have understood today's topic. Practice all the tools of TuxPaint of your own. Along with this video lesson, I am also sending a question answer PDF. Mostly the question answers on TuxPaint are related with the tools of TuxPaint. So kindly go through it, practice TuxPaint on your mobile and draw some really good drawings. Thank you.